How to start reading your birth chart. Most people open their birth chart for the first time and feel completely overwhelmed. It looks like a wheel covered in lines, symbols, and numbers. And the first thought is usually, where do I even begin? So let's break it down into steps, because reading a chart isn't about knowing everything at once. It's about starting with the basics and layering deeper meaning as you go. Step 1, find your ascendant, also called your rising sign. This is the sign that was coming up on the eastern horizon at the moment you were born. It sets the stage for your entire chart because it determines which signs rule which houses. Think of it like the cover of your book. The first impression, the lens people see you through. And the karmic doorway your soul chose for this lifetime. Step 2, look at your sun and moon. These two, along with your rising, are known as the big three. Your sun is your core self. Your life force, your I am. Your moon is your emotional body, your inner world, your instincts. Together with your rising, these placements tell you the headline of your story. If you only ever learned your big three, you'd already have a powerful entry point into understanding yourself. Step 3, notice where your planets are clustered. Do you see a group of planets all hanging out in one area of the chart? That's called a stellium. And it shows where your energy is concentrated. For example, a stellium in the 7th house means relationships are a huge focus for the soul in this lifetime. A stellium in the 10th house means your career and public purpose are karmic themes. Step 4, pay attention to house rulers. Each house in the chart is ruled by a zodiac sign, and the planet that rules that sign becomes extra important. For example, if your 10th house is ruled by Gemini, then Mercury becomes a key player in your career path. Following these rulers helps you connect the dots. Now, here's the thing. Don't try to interpret every single detail at once. Think of it like reading a book. You wouldn't open a novel and immediately jump to page 246 to figure out the ending. You'd start with the introduction, meet the main characters, and slowly build the story. The same goes for your chart. Start with your rising, your sun, and your moon. Then expand into the other planets, houses, and aspects once you have the foundation. Let me give you an example. Say someone has an Aries rising, a Cancer sun, and a Scorpio moon. Already we know they approach life boldly, Aries rising. But their core identity is nurturing and protective, Cancer sun, while their emotional world runs deep and transformative, Scorpio moon. Even before we touch any other placement, we have a clear picture of their energy. Here's the karmic layer most people overlook. The way you learn to read your chart mirrors how you learn to read yourself. At first, it feels overwhelming. You only catch pieces, but as you sit with it, patterns emerge. The same way you uncover hidden truths about yourself, you uncover hidden truths in your chart. The process itself is part of the soul work. You don't pressure yourself to master astrology right away. Start simple. Meet the characters. Understand their costumes. Notice where they show up. Over time, the story reveals itself. Your birth chart isn't something you conquer in a day. It's something you grow into for a lifetime. So the next lesson, we'll zoom in on your big three, your sun, moon, and rising, and actually decode what each one means for your soul journey.